Hello, welcome back to yet another. Welcome back to the last reading energies on Eurovision 2025 country readings. Last one is France. The last one to also reveal their entry, and that is Louane, Maman, something like that. Yeah, let's get into it. Actually, I can be there for a little bit. So from the goddess deck, we got Mat. I will read you, or rather translate. So Mat is Egyptian goddess of like equality and like equilibrium, you know, like with the scales of justice there. And when you die, she puts your soul, which is represented by the dove here, against a weight of the feather to see how do I translate that? How much guilt you have? Okay, I don't think this is fine. We have enough. Also, these two decks are very golden. Unfortunately, it's not too tall and it's not going to look nice. So I'd have to readjust the focus. Okay, so we have in the Mayan deck number 8. So 8 usually represents, to me, infinity. We can also look for the tarot what 8 means. But in the Mayan situation here, it's a part of the process. Like a week for us, or like a year for us, or a month. You know, it's a process of period of time. And it starts at obviously 1 and it ends at 13. And if I can show you here, 8 means the beginning of a transformation, and 7 would be peak of the wave. Yeah, we beginning the second half of the process, because first is just like the beginning, and then it's like building the foundations. And yeah, the last, we're part of the transfer. I don't know. We'll see how this ties into the whole thing. So it's like 5 days. I don't know if that's 5 days, unless we don't count the 8th. Interesting. I was like, this can't be 5. 8 to 13 is 5. We'll see. Okay, we got Two of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Cups upright. Okay, I always forget, but I gotta go. I'm covering stuff. I've had this before. Two of Cups, Enkidu and Gilgamesh. Iraq. Two of Cups is an ideal relationship that still faces difficulties. Gilgamesh was a tyrant until Enkidu was created for him to be his equal in every way. Though their initial meeting was rocky, they came to love each other very much as opposites who complete each other. Imbalance, discord, separation, incompatibility, and power imbalance. What is this about? And more cups. Nigeria. Yoruba deity. The Queen of Cups represents the surface of the subconscious, so the tip of the iceberg. The goddess Yemoya, another goddess, connects those on land to the depth of the spiritual plane. She is mysterious, but also a kind and caring mother. Femininity, that's good. Warmth, empathy, a counselor, and intuition. Interesting. So I actually did not get any more cards because I'm not gonna mix this in front of you just so you see how I get a butterfly. I'm doing it so I don't get a butterfly. Okay, energies behind French entry or oh god, just there's no space for me to do this. Eurovision 2025. Give me there. It worked. It worked. That's perfect for the cups. It fits in the water. A turtle. Sea turtle, actually. Okay, we have also these guys. Go, go, go. Give me one. Bruce Springsteen. When he was young. This card is actually massive. What do I do with it? Okay, let's look at the number. For stability and manifestation. Spades is intellect, air, understanding, the mind. It's only air. Because the others are all cups and water. The top two, I don't know if they belong somewhere. Cups is spirituality, water, emotions, and feelings. Queen represents the heart. And 2 is balance. There's a lot of balance. A lot of like justice and like even like everything must be split evenly. Like evenly split. I'm trying to figure it out. Because this one is reversed. That's even more of a trick here. She has 1 cup. They have each 1 cup as well. I'm trying so hard to do here. So in Mayan, dot means 1 and a line means 5. So that's not really super helpful, but like I see 8 and 8 is also kind of like it has 2 parts, but they're not even. Like 8 is usually not, I mean it can be. This one is not. This one, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not. The top one is smaller than the bottom. I mean, if you're writing an 8 with your hand, it's definitely not going to be the same. The 2 loops. Oh man. Okay, well, it's definitely about emotions. There's a lot of water. There's the intellect. There's justice, and this is injustice. So I don't know what's happening here. This is actually tripping me off. I guess there's no justice right now, but it will be served in the end because the emotional intelligence will overcome it. Don't underestimate the power of emotional intelligence. This card says, heal your inner child. And like, be care of like yourself and others. And see, like, let go of the stuff that you no longer need. And I'm pretty sure that's not the material stuff, because we have zero material stuff. It's all emotions and intelligence, mostly emotions. Even this is portrayed by a wave. It is just a cycle, though it doesn't necessarily mean a wave. It's just the way to explain it. And we're like at the peak of the wave. And you know, it's when the wave is starting to fall. It's about the time when people would, you know, when the surfers would go on it. On the wave and ride it. I hope I'm not missing something obvious. I don't know, this is kind of like a physical, like, altercation, let's say, and that's where the imbalance lies. Like the response, like physical response, like to fight, or, you know, even if with words, but like just the fight is not the solution. It's, you always should use your knowledge and listen to your intuition instead of like butting heads, because that's literally how this kind of looks like. Kind of looks like it also kind of looks maybe like they've reconciled. It's interesting. It's very interesting depiction on there. But yeah, it's funny how this is actually a mother. I find it interesting. Doesn't say anything about Mott being a mother though, does it? Am I crazy? Let's see. No, it doesn't say that. Okay. That's that. That's not bad. Tell me what else you see, or what did I miss, or what I didn't understand because I don't know the lyrics. I might have missed some obvious stuff here. This has been a ride, okay? I've had like a huge break a few times, but still, this was a lot to film. I didn't know how long I was gonna be gone either, so I was speed running. So the next video should be a prediction of who's gonna qualify. I need to figure out a good way to do that, like an easy yes or no situation. The only problem is that some countries might vibrate with the no when at this moment. So I need to do that as late as possible, technically, because yeah, I don't know, it's not gonna work regardless. Yeah, simply I might not even get like 10 qualifiers. Like I might get more or might get less. So I need to somehow have a way to like somehow predict this. The way I did it last time was not good. I need to find a better way. I would ask you for advice, but like I'm gonna have to film that before this is up, so maybe for next year. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sticking through if you did. And if this is your first video to watch, then you have a lot to catch up. Bye bye.